We're going to look at this Minolta SR-1s 35mm film SLR camera. This is, in my view, kind of a strange camera. It has no light meter on it, and it is the, as I understand, the final in the SR series. Actually, this was put out in 1967, 1 year after the SRT-101, which has a similar appearance, but is a better camera in almost all ways. This camera has no meter. It does seem to have some kind of coupling here for a meter that could be mounted on here. There's no aperture follower ring for the lens, so there's no communication of aperture to the body. Fully manual, fully mechanical, no batteries needed for anything. And I thought what we'd do is just go through the shutter speeds here to show that it's working. Here's 1/1000th of a second, 1/500th, 1/250th, 1/125th, 1/60th, 1/30th, 1/15th, 1/8th, 1/4th, 1/2, 1 full second, and we can see the lens is stopping down here to whatever it's set at, so that's working properly. And the bulb setting, where the lens stays stopped down, the shutter stays open as long as the button is held down, and then it releases and completes the cycle. Camera does also have a self timer. And so we see that works. And if we take the lens off and set aside for just a moment and look in here, we also see it has a mirror lockup, which works. And so then the shutter will operate with the mirror out of the way. And if we have it down, you can see that works properly. Now, this camera does not have a stop-down preview button because it's built into the lens itself. This is the MC rocker, but with that type of stop-down right there. So let's look at the blades. They look good, oil-free. Nice clicks on the aperture ring. Quick and snappy. And nice smooth focus. I did see what looked like a little bit of haze in the lens. I saw no fungus or severe particles, but a little bit and a little bit of haze. Yeah, we'll mount the lens back onto the camera body. Locks in place properly. And then here is where it has this stop down right there on the lens. If we go around the back here, we can raise up on the crank, pop the back open. There we see the shutter. I see a little bit of discoloration on the curtains. I don't know exactly what that is. We've got the film transport over here. Looks to be working fine. The pressure plate on the back looks good. I see and feel a little bit of very old dried residue from light seals here, so that would eventually need to be replaced. Hard to say whether it needs it right away. Not real clear, but probably should be done. Back closes properly. Nice metal crank. Looks like the same crank as on the SRT-101, I think. It's got this slide-on cold shoe, and it's a Minolta branded one. Of course, does not have a hot shoe. And it's got the places where you can plug in your flash cord to the either FP for bulb or X for electronic flash. And it comes with this strap, and it's a kind of an interesting pattern, wide one. See a little spot right there. Generally pretty good though. You can see the film holders, still a little bit of stretchiness to them, so that's good. So that is a fairly nice example of the Minolta SR-1s, if this is a camera that you're looking to own for some reason. Looks like there's a little discoloration on the curtains in the shutter. Don't know if that's a problem. Will need light seals replaced at some point, maybe right away, maybe not. The shutter mechanism seems to work fine, the timer works fine, mirror lockup works fine, film advance works fine. A little bit of haze in the lens. Thank you.